And both sides on the floor getting ready. Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Smart, and it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Ayton kicks to James. Good on the three-point shot. Man, Clark, the postseason is coming at us fast. You ready to make any playoff predictions yet?
You know, I like to pause on that until we actually see a little bit more of what the matchups are going to look like. For me, it's a little too early to answer your question. So much can happen in these last few weeks, but I'll be ready when the time is right.
And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
James, a screen on Mitchell. And it's Doncic missing. Powell against Smart. The shot by Powell, no good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Doncic looking it over. Puts up a three. Miami grabs the miss. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scores, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Teams deciding to change it up. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Heat.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here is Doncic. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Took the opportunity when he saw it. James has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
It's blocked. Smart on the wing. Doncic outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now, here's Adebayo. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Shots good by Hero.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Here's Doncic. No scoring in this one. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Smart. Hayes controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great. He's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Miami ahead. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Valanos. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Jake LaRavia out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Now, here's Kennard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Reeves. Bianca Jonas grabs the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
Here's Larson. Last time out, he had 14 points. Over to the left wing. Jaquez outside. Powell feeling it out a bit. Down low. Ware, good. Ware's got 6 points in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Group substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Smart's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic finds LaRavia. Outside, Smart. The three for Doncic. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Doncic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Mitchell passes to Ware. Back to Mitchell. Powell left side. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Now Hero, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. And Tyler Hero gets the three. Hero's got his second bucket tonight.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
The three for Doncic. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Ware up top. He has 6. 5 on the clock. Mitchell wide open. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Good on the bucket. Hero's got 7 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look here at Miami, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins, and now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Wiggins, Hero out there with Mitchell. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the group on the floor for Miami. The Heat with the lead. You know, for years we wondered, Clark, what life after LeBron would look like for the Lakers. That question has been answered.
Yeah, I think landing Doncic completely altered the course of the franchise, Kevin. I mean, he really is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he's in his prime. He makes them a threat in the West every season, and if he ever commits to defense, he'll be really special.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Kevin?
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. James gets inside and finishes.
Battling and doing work down low. The king. That motor still running good.
Powell for three. The Lakers with the rebound.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Puts it up from 17. And Smart the bucket on the assist by James. Smart's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Powell outside. Reeves against Hero. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. The offensive rebound. Adebayo on the follow.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jaquez, he's checked in for Davion Mitchell. Hatchimer is checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the third. Outside, Smart. From deep, James. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wiggins finds Hero. No good on the triple. And it's Smart with the ball for the Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Adebayo with the screen on Doncic. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Smart puts the pick in for LeBron. A three-pointer off the mark.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Adebayo with the bucket. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Ayton. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers ahead, leading by 4. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Rejects quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Kennard is out there with Austin Reed. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Hayes. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Hachimura. Offline with his 3. The Heat shooting well, 50% from the floor. Now here's Adebayo. Find Divine Jaquez. Gets it to him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's the Lakers now. The lead is 2. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Rips it down with 2 hands.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in from Miami. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now Adebayo. Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen on Smart. Cleared away by Ayton.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into...
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Hero.
Lakers foul. Austin Reeves. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Tyler Hero.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Lakers leading by 5. Outside, Smart. James. Wow, the athleticism of LeBron James.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Outside, Smart. Beyond the arc. Powell there for the rebound. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Hero, now Adebayo. Takes advantage. That J is good.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Smart outside. Kept alive by the Lakers. On the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Mitchell outside. For 3. The shot is off.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Doncic. Wiggins pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Mitchell outside. Adebayo with the screen on Smart. Mitchell, he's off from 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic. 2.
hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
It's good!
They needed points. Tyler Hero gives them.
And that's an intentional foul.
Team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves. 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
Now a timeout called by Miami. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Hero. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wiggins fires. Can't get it to go. Doncic against Mitchell. And so the Lakers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
LeBron, you overcame a shaky start in this one. Describe the gritty effort to get the win.
You know, we wanted making shots to start the game in the first quarter, but we continued to just grind and grind and grind. And that's what was able to keep us, in the game, even throughout the whole first half, not only the first quarter.
It's not always perfect, but you made it happen. Enjoy the win.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you later on.